opened it up to 65 and over.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still, well, I'm just over 40, but I think they're doing the people in the care homes first, and then obviously the frontline staff, the vulnerable people, so I'm at the bottom of the list.
This is in Australia?
No, this is England, UK.
UK. Ah. So, I've not kept up. Is it AstraZeneca that's going to be the first vaccine that's going to be available in your neck of the woods?
No, they've got two. There's that one and the Pfizer one, and I think there's some other one as well, but I might be wrong.
Okay, Moderna is the other one. Most of my friends have gotten Moderna.
Right. To be honest with you, I'm sick of watching the news and hearing about it. I just,
well, I'll tell you,
don't put the news on. I don't put. Hello.
You know, here our choices are either follow the vaccine or follow the impeachment stuff. And I'd much rather follow what's going on with the vaccine than the politics.
Yeah, true. Anyway, how is my? I'll say a new mic. I've had it a while. How's my audio?
Oh, you sound great.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's 6 minutes. I better actually get my bum on the bike, I suppose. Let's see. Let's start this.
Does anyone else have the companion open? I have mine open, but it's not showing the game.
Are you on the same?
No,
Are you on the same Wi-Fi network?
Right on.
Yeah.
Might want to double check that. Usually that's the problem.
You know, I might have to choose. I've got some extenders in the house, and I might be on the wrong extender.
these technical problems are.
I know. Oh yes, I am on the wrong extender. Oh my gosh. Let's see here.
With Tom, let's see.
I need to close. No, that doesn't seem to be making any difference. There we go. Hey. Took a while to wake up, but now it's awake. Thank you very much.
I'm actually looking forward to this easy spin. Nearly every time I go on Zwift, I'm either doing a workout or a race. But this will be good just to go steady for me.
Absolutely.
Now this is a thing, this is a different app as well. It's called Discord, and you can. This is where you have you can converse with people on this ride.
Just a tiny bit. Oh no, sorry.
Without typing, and it's only to these people here. But clearly.
I'm toast.
Can anyone hear me out there?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
Very good. Oh, how's the quality?
Nice.
Quality's
Exactly.
5x5.
Pardon me?
It's the quality's 5x5.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. So now I'm going to turn on a Sirius XM so I can ride with a little music. Can anyone hear the music now?
No.
If they do, they'll let you know.
No one hears any Aerosmith in that case.
No.
Hey, hang
No,
on.
we hear no music.
Oh, okay.
I can start singing for you if you want me to.
No, that's okay. Thank you very much. Okay, very good. Thank you for the test.
My mate's ringing me. Tommy, hello. Hang on. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, I'm ready to go, mate. Are you on there? Yeah. Cool. Yeah,
Hello?
I'm on there.
I'm on. Everybody on?
Use the gears, mate. Yeah, it's really easy. Really nice. Yeah. Okay.
When it's coming open, you might want to check the sensitivity or go to push to talk.
Good evening from Norfolk.
You're right, boy.
Right on.
Where you? No. Are you the Bales bloke?
I'm in the
Here
United
we go.
States.
Ride on.
Originally.
Ride on.
Right on.
Oh, I can't get this.
Right on.
Okay, Doug, I'm just double checking right now. I have a Sirius XM music going. No one can hear George Harrison. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
No one can hear my music, can they?
No.
with a yellow beacon. Oh, I better get my ass moving.
Is Rich not using your fence today? I don't see anything.
We don't use fences.
Follow the pack, Brad.
There's no point.
good,
It
thank
doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's useless. It doesn't do anything.
I just need to encourage people to chase it.
Richie on here yet?
I don't see him on here yet.
Got a bit of Foo Fighters on now. Who likes the Foo Fighters?
What course are we doing today? I didn't have time to check.
Somewhere in London Loop or something. London
Yeah, I
Loop.
think it's the Greater London flat, but I don't think we do any of the hill climb.
I'm on Discord now. I was just booting up my Discord phone.
Hey, Rich.
There he is.
Is the leader on here on Discord?
Yep, I am.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I tend to do. I tend to do most of my updates via in-game messaging though, rather than Discord. I tend to use Discord just for communicating with sweeps.
No, that's fine. I'm new to Discord, so I guess I just chat to people and breaks it up. But
Yeah, there's a lot of other people that'll talk on here.
We'll get.
Usually doesn't. Go ahead, Rich.
I was just going to say we'll get some cake or alcohol talk going very shortly. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's Captain
No
Kennedy.
doubt.
Captain Kennedy here speaking. Kate, I think I was convincing a whole bunch of you guys on social media the other day, and I acquainted some of you. Yeah, the mafia there getting me to pay you with also including Kate. Talk on Discord. I thought that was quite funny. You guys have a sense of humor. Someone said that Canadians do that.
Where's Henry's not on here yet?
Yeah, where's Henry at? Where's Ian at?
Ian doesn't. Well, I'm saying that they don't tend to do Fridays, but actually, yes, sometimes they do Fridays these days. Henry will be late. He's always late.
He's right behind me right now.
I'm having to be careful. I've had two days off the bike, and it would appear I've got my social pace legs on, so I'm deliberately having to slow down.
I was going to ask if you'd recalibrated to 1.5, Rich.
I'm on Discord, don't worry, I'm here.
What's say?
Hey, Henry.
starting late to the game, stuff to do, you know what it's like.
It is yellow. I see one in. That's supposed to be black.
There's a BHA221 just at the back here. Is he on Discord? Do you know who he is? I'll take this as a no.
No, up the hill now, up the hill.
Ugh, my pacing is terrible tonight, sorry guys. I'll try and sort it out.
Nothing like a hill to get us tidy.
So how you doing, Rich? You alright?
Yeah, not too bad. Plodding on.
What are you on tonight? Ribena?
Actually, I'm having a booze-free ride, which is pretty shocking for a Friday for me, really.
Right, well that's the problem. That's where the problem is.
Yeah, that explains your pacing issues.
Either you're not drinking enough or you're drinking too much.
It's all about fluids.
It's primarily because I'm doing a Nando's fake away after the ride, so I'm having a beer after the ride instead.
You really do live the dream, don't you? Nando's on a Friday night.
Well, it's not really Nando's, it's a Nando's fake away, so it's a Nando's that I'm kind of making myself.
Ah, I see. So it cooked in your own sweet oven.
Yeah, so I've got a chicken breast that's cut in two. It's been marinating in piri-piri spices all day. I'll just cook it on the griddle afterwards. Serve it with some fries and onion rings and maybe some piri mayonnaise, and yeah, that'll do for Friday night.
Bottomless Coca-Cola.
Could almost be a holiday in Portugal in itself, that little dinner there, couldn't it?
Well, I'm obviously going for a bit of a world tour because tomorrow I'm making individual lasagnas tomorrow, so I can put a few in the freezer.
I should expect mine in the post.
What is that?
What's a lasagna or an individual lasagna?
Oh, you said lasagna. Okay, sorry. I didn't catch it.
I mean, obviously, Richard's will be much better than a normal one. There'll be organic herbs and spices, handmade pasta sheets.
Best red wine.
Yeah, freshly trodden tomatoes with his own feet.
Yeah, I mean that is the horrible thing about making lasagna is that you have to open a bottle of wine to put it in your lasagna.
And that red wine doesn't keep, does it?
Not when I'm about.
It was
Don't
the
think you
accent
wouldn't.
that got me.
And your mic keeps coming over. Do you want to change your sensitivity or go to push to talk to?
Who's that? Whose mic's coming open?
Camera and end.
Why is it not open? Is it 'cause I've just switched my fan on?
Now you're right, boy.
Alright, boy.
Bit of a run, but you're right.
I'm not even sure where the leader is, if I'm in front or behind or what.
You see the yellow beacon?
General rule of thumb is if you don't know where the leader is, I guarantee it's behind you.
Have you been underneath the kind of underpass thing yet?
Yeah, I'm just coming to the other side of it. Out the other
Just,
side.
a bit, just a bit ahead, yeah.
Leader's behind, I'm in the underpass right now.
By the looks of it, it looks like this week needs to pick the leader up.
This is one long train, this is.
Yeah, there'll be a load of people out in front of the leader, so but I guarantee you, you will come across the leader if you just keep drifting backwards.
I can see the on the little names at the bottom. I can see the yellow.
Yeah, that's it.
You should be able to see them on your mini map, and if you're far behind the leader, you'll see like a yellow beacon of light shooting up in the sky.
Oh, Hampshire. 46 metres.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, you've got no other choice tonight, but that'll be the one. We weren't enthralled either, but what can I say? Could be worse, could be that Steve Clog bloke, blimey.
I'm rather glad Steve's leading that Sunday ride. I don't know what pace I'd be aiming for on that.
It's a, yeah, is it 1.2 to 5 or something, or a...
1.1 to 1.3, I think. So yeah, 1.2 average.
Yeah, a little chain ring, I would suggest. That's actually quite a hard ride to pace, that is, actually, to be that accurate to do that. Particularly in a draft as well, I should imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if I'm joining, well, I will be joining the ride. I think I might be looking at gravel bikes or mountain bikes for that one.
Bit of ballast on there, boy. You'll be alright.
Need the feeders with cakes to join in.
Did Steve take off today?
I've got a brain like a sieve. Who? No, I guess it's Ryan was doing the afternoon ride here, or your morning ride. The slacker, the whatever it is, slacker's ride.
Steve did that one?
I think Steve's had a day off. He gets a day off once every 4.5 years or something. They give him a half day off, a day off. I suspect he's probably that work's got in the way of cycling for a day.
Just trying to sort out that curly bracket.
He is. It's complicated once you get in there, the coding. It's a lot of symbols and letters and stuff, and spell check doesn't work on coding, I don't think.
Everyone sorted out for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, don't worry, I've got your card.
As sorted as I ever have been for the last 20 years, which, yeah, is not at all, but then I've been single for the last 20 years, so it's fine.
Never say never. You never know what might happen this Valentine's Day. You might get a message from that special someone that says, come into my life. You never know. On the other hand, if you don't...
Some romance tips, is it?
Yeah, on the other hand, if it doesn't happen, those individual lasagnas will be fine. They'll come out the freezer.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Heart shape, Rich, just in case something happens, and it doesn't hurt to be prepared.
Yeah, and if you did need any romance tips, I mean, I can't think of a better group to get them off. I mean, well, you know, looking around me thinking, what this lot doesn't know about romance isn't worth writing a book about.
That's why we're all in the garage in the shed.
Speak for yourself.
Right, I will put up after the ride on Facebook. I will post a picture of what I got my missus this time. It was actually came up in my memory 5 years ago for Valentine's Day. One of the nicest things you can ever get a woman for Valentine's Day. You have to wait and find it. You have to wait and find out. It's a beautiful gift, like properly beautiful. Properly beautiful, please.
It was a new ironing board, wasn't it?
Don't judge everyone by your own standards. All I'm saying is learn from the master. There's still time if you're quick to get one of these things ordered. Click and collect.
Not a balloon, is it?
No, she's still using it and she loves it and she gets a lot of pleasure out of it. That's all I will say.
Moving on.
And it's not the debilitating thing that pulls your hairs out your legs. That wasn't such a romantic gift.
You know, Henry?
That was just me. I was crying. Yeah, it's not good at all. Even for the cycling, it's not worth taking a hit for the troops.
Cream protect the hair off if you check the listings online.
Yeah, I was going to say, read the reviews. That's a funny old post, that is. There's two funny reviews. One is hair removal cream from a gentleman who tried it out, and the other is a thing about going in a private jet and needing to use the toilet in a private jet, and every time I read it, I just cry with laughter.
Have you not seen the reviews for Bic pens for women?
No.
Oh, they're brilliant. They're really good.
What, Bic pens are Bic Biro pens?
Yeah, so Bic Biro pens, so essentially they're Bic Biro pens in translucent pink and purple. But yeah, the ladies have sort of jumped on and really had a fun with the review section.
I shall dig it out.
Valentine's Day, I could probably get that delivered by them.
when done well. It's a true joy.
I need to slow down a bit.
What, in general in life or just on this ride?
Just on this ride. And probably in life as well, to be honest.
Yeah, if you've lost the yellow arrow at the bottom of your screen, you're more than 100 metres ahead of me.
You're still visible on all the names at the plaque at the bottom, but very small.
Well,
so
there'd be worse offenders then. Whereabouts are you geographically in the country?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Norwich.
Not that Henry's trying to stalk you at all.
Okay, Norwich. Yeah, what was the last digit of your security code again? Mother's maiden name? No, well, Norwich. Well, there you go. You're perfect. You can't chill out anymore. I mean, blimey. Go backwards. Norwich.
Wait, what? Sorry?
Yeah, last 3 digits of your security code and your mother's maiden name. No, you can't chill out any more than Norwich, because Norwich is going to lay back anyway.
What'd you do, Scary?
You could probably go to Cromer or somewhere like that, but I mean, Norwich is pretty relaxed, isn't it?
Yeah, Norwich is nice. Norwich is a fine city, so they say.
So they do.
Yeah. Where are you from, anyway?
Well, I spent some time in East Harling near Thetford, and I've got some commercial property around there still. My dad still lives there, so we know the area quite well.
Yeah, not too far away then.
No,
11, sort of Snetterton way.
Yes, absolutely. I spent a bit of time at Snetterton, but and I've got brothers and sisters living in the area still, so we've got a Norwich contingency down there.
Okay.
Actually,
nice.
One of them's in Suffolk now. We don't talk to him anymore in Ipswich, but yeah, we ignore him.
Oh yeah, we understand that. We understand.
Yeah, exactly. Say no more. Say no more.
I grew up in Norwich. It's a fine city.
I grew up in Kings Lynn. I wouldn't call it a fine city.
No.
Kings Lynn.
I'm just waiting for everyone to rush to the defence of Kings Lynn. I'm not going to hold my breath, but just on the off chance.
You stopped at Peterborough Henry, the other day. That's good.
Yeah, we see. I was going to say, when you're born in Lincoln, which is a truly magnificent city, you see.
Yeah, but it's Lincolnshire. Doesn't that kind of take the shine off it a little bit, Henry? I mean, look.
No, North Lincolnshire, sort of Lincoln and North is lovely. It's when you go too far south. My missus is from south of the city, just on the border of where you start worrying, but...
We said it gets nicer again at Stamford.
Oh yes, Stamford's fine, but yes, that's a different part again. Actually, Stamford is quite a pretty place, you're right.
Yeah, there's always holding. Good old Spalding in the Flower Festival.
Spalding is Oscar Spalding. It's a bit flat there, isn't it? I worry it's, it hasn't got the hills of Lincolnshire, of Lincoln.
Yeah, you got the win though.
Exactly, the wind. Well, it's the Tour of Cambridge, isn't it? That was cancelled last year. That was all I was supposed to do that, but it's always if it's windy, you might as well be going up a 20% gradient.
I did a small teeth once and it flat out on the fence. God, boring.
At least it wasn't hilly.
Oh, I wished it was.
Riding a bike on the fence, that's just so dull.
It was the hottest day of the year. You could just see the sort of heat on the horizon. Dear me.
Somewhere that's probably, I wouldn't say like the fence, but did a ride out of, we've got relatives in Wells, and on the Somerset levels, didn't realise they were there, totally flat, sort of drained, that was marshland I presume, kind of similar thing to the fens really, but lots of fields, ditches and dikes and what have you. But quite interesting though, little villages and stuff tucked around, which are interesting.
Southwest Wales, not Norfolk Wales.
Bloody Wells next to the sea if you're going to do it properly.
Haven't done a triathlon there. Wells next to sea.
Yeah, I think Henry would like that. He's a bit posh.
Yeah, coastal area in Norfolk's very posh, Hunstanton and places like that, Hunstanton. That's all where the well-to-do go around there for the holidays.
Yeah. So when you get to Yarmouth, that's where it's all downhill.
Yep, certainly is.
Yeah, I wouldn't put Hunstanton in that category. That's more Great Yarmouth and Kittle Creek Cats than it is Great Richmond or the Burnhams.
But to be fair, I was going to say, to be fair, comparing it with, you know, Lincoln, you have got sort of Cleethorpes and Skeggy, but so we give Yarmouth a run for its money.
Is Putland still going at Skegness?
I don't know. I would imagine. I don't know.
Yeah, they do a few 80s, 90s weekends. That sort of.
Beach Home at Cleethorpes was the one that you used to see advertised on the telly. Beach Home at Cleethorpes, a really good value for money, from just £11 per person per week, or thereabouts, with 19 people sharing a chalet. And it was just, you just think, blimey. But what can I say? Cleethorpes, beautiful.
Bilby, that's very nice. A bit further up. Filey, sorry, Philby's Norfolk.
Yeah, from Filey, that's Yorkshire, I think. Filey, is it South Yorkshire?
Yeah, I was with Philby's Norfolk.
South Yorkshire.
Is it North Yorkshire?
Definitely North.
North, okay, there you go. Don't know how far we've gone.
Yorkshire, wash your mouth out.
We can go up and down, don't know, side to side, what's north, south.
North Yorkshire is God's country.
South Yorkshire's Lincolnshire.
Some people obviously want to go for the sprint.
The line there, that's great.
Have you started a new job yet, Rich?
Oh no, another 3.5 weeks before I finish the current one.
How long's that notice period? That must be 6 to 7
months. It's 3 months, 13 weeks. It's quite normal. Quite a normal notice period for my area of tech and level of expertise.
Yeah, I had that when I worked in Switzerland, but I didn't realise it crept over to the UK. It's 3 calendar months when I worked there. So.
Yeah, it's just got to the point where there are so few people with the skill set that I have that just everywhere is insisting on 3-month notice periods. Right now there are probably something like 7 or 8 vacancies just in Leeds that I could apply for. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I see as well. I have to get 3 or 4 things a day just on LinkedIn. I'm not even looking.
Well, it was getting so bad on LinkedIn for me that I actually ended up having to change my profile status to say that I'd got a new job and wasn't looking because everybody was just still hammering me.
Did you flag up that you were looking for work, or was that just without that?
I had done initially, but then I'd taken that down. Obviously, when I got the new role, just left it. Come the new year, when all the new roles came available, all the recruiters just went their usual, contact absolutely everybody they possibly could. And even now I've got the profile up there saying, look, I'm working my notice period, I've got a new job, I'm still getting the odd one or two. Nice situation to be in, I guess, though, in the middle of the pandemic.
Yeah, no, you can't complain.
Yeah, absolutely. A bit of security's not a bad thing, is it? Does it not work though that the wages can shoot back up if you're in demand?
Well, the new I have sort of secured a 13% pay rise on what I was on with the new role, so yeah, it's heading in the right direction.
I don't know how it is there, Rich, but in the US, nobody's had a pay rise for 3 or 4 years, so I don't think there's any way to get a pay rise to leave, or at least threaten to leave, and you might get one from 350. Generally, the only way is to find another job.
I think, well, to be fair, the current place have been really good, and I've got 3% pay rises the last 2 years I've been with them, and full bonus payout. So I really can't complain that they've really looked after me. I'm not a Windows guy, and we're a predominant Windows tech stack. So it's just not the right role for me anymore. I've done what I needed to do to fix things, but it's now, it's sort of gone from how it was 2.5 years ago when I joined the company, and it's becoming just Windows sysadmin, which I stopped doing that in 2002.
Windows guys would be happy with Linux, but Linux guys, Windows is just like kryptonite to them.
Yep, absolutely. It's just like this whole, why are we using Windows for an enterprise system? We need to get rid of that, we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this, and then all the devs turn around and go, can't do it, it's too hard.
Waiting for Henry to mention Apple TV then.
Do you know, I was holding it in and I just nearly thought, but I thought, no, I won't, because that would sound silly in the context of professional IT conversation that obviously I can link onto and latch onto and understand every fifth word.
Well, I mean, for me, IT, each OS, so I mean, if we were looking at Macs, Macs have their place within an office environment, absolutely. Probably more so now than they did 10 years ago. And if you had even now somebody working on in a design role, then absolutely Macs are the way to go, and I would never quibble that at all. And as much as I'm a Linux guy, I'm fully aware that if I turned around to a finance department and said, right, okay, you're all now using Linux because it's easier to maintain, etc., they would just pretty much all stand up and quit.
Yeah, we should probably take this offline, Rich, but I mean, even Microsoft has given up on including a Linux distribution in their office, their OS now for stock.
Yeah, as my boss was telling me about that, I was like, yeah, do you know what, I'll just stick with my Linux VM that I run inside, rather than some Microsoft hashed thing that I just don't trust.
No, it's probably Linux. It's the real deal now. They've got it in the OS.
To everyone else in the world, all they care about is when they press a button, something happens. When you go to buy something or go to use something, the screen tells you what you want to hear.
So how's that Apple TV remote working out for you, Henry?
It's a joy. I'm looking at it now. Oh, I'm going to look away just in case. I'm looking at it now and it's sitting there untouched and it's beautiful. I could change the view of my little man if I wanted to, but I'm not going to, just in case it logs me out. Yeah, it's a great product spoiled by remote. The actual Apple TV, I didn't really understand what they were all about when I bought one, I've now got 3. So they are a great product. They all link up really well, but the remote is a bit of an art form.
Now, I've got a couple. The main TV in the house, we run on the Apple TV, and the remote's okay for that, but I can't imagine trying to use it on something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I just ride the ride and don't really do a great deal. I've got the companion app if I need to do some stuff, but it's really stable running the platform, to be fair, so it does well on that. So
I saw a glimpse of a red beacon on my screen.
Yeah, I don't think it came quite close. I'm not sure. Did it go past you?
No, it didn't. It just appeared behind me.
Yeah, I've actually I dropped ahead of you and just dropped back again. It was a bit. To be fair, it's quite skinny behind you. There's a small smattering of riders, but not the tens of thousands one might need to keep a manageable distance.
Well, we're always a smaller ride on this ride anyway, but yeah, there are quite a lot of riders off the front.
Yeah, but this is quality, not quantity. I like to think that everyone on this ride, you just know they're proper people, proper cyclists, athletes, just lovely people.
Yeah, 300.
Hey, tell them back.
300 on top of a Tour de Drift ride. I don't think you're doing too bad with Rich.
Well, I mean, the numbers are coming up for this ride. We've sort of been averaging somewhere between 250, 275. So yeah, absolutely getting 300 on this ride is great. And you know, it's still a relatively new ride for Pack. We've been going less than a year for this particular time slot. So you know, to be grabbing those numbers is really, really good.
Sorry, go on.
What does the Slackers ride get, Rich?
Today they got over 600.
That's far more than I thought.
Well, you see, the thing about the Slackers ride is you have to think internationally. So I was on that, and there were a lot of people from the States. Because to them, it's obviously earlier in the day, so it kind of made sense. And then you've got Asia, who will have it be, you know, middle evening. So would be the equivalent of us doing a probably 7-8 o'clock ride, or whatever it may be. So it works quite well internationally. In the UK, it's hard because for some people it's in the middle of their working day, but the rest of the world it goes more international. I think this is nice. It's a really easy end to the week if you want to just put in a few clicks, and just you know work the legs out. It's nice.
Yeah, this is good for me. Just to spin the legs, spin as a group. If not, I end up just going off on my own and going crazy again. So this keeps me under control.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, isn't it? If you go off on your own, you hook up with 1, 2, 3, 4 other people. You then start pulling yourself on, and suddenly you're pushing and pushing, which at times is great if that's what you want. But if you want to have just a gentle sort of ease, it's really hard to do on your own. So whereas this as a group is beautiful.
It is. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, it's easy. When you're riding on your own, it's just, especially on Utopia, it's just so easy just to see a group ahead if you go, oh, I'll just catch that. And then you're riding with them and think, oh, actually, this is a bit slow for me. I'll just catch the group ahead of that. And you're just constantly doing that, even though you're supposed to be just going for a nice chill out ride.
Yeah, you can't do it, can you? And you don't know who the other people are, and so someone latches on, you push a bit, they push a bit, and you're kind of racing each other. Even on the after show rides, if you stay on after these rides, if it's a group of packers, you sort of know each other. And you know, I've had it where there might be 6 or 8 of us together. Someone goes off the head, they'll drop back. You know, you drop back a bit, they'll drop back for you, and it stays as a really nice group because you sort of know everyone a bit better. And also on these, you know, you can stay at the back, pop out the draft if you want to push yourself a bit, so you can still put a bit of effort in if you want.
Eggs and chili sauce.
Doesn't sound very good to me.
That sounds quite nice, actually.
That sounds like a recipe for quite a lot of wind and flatulence, I will say.
Who's had baked beans on their Weetabix this week?
Baked beans and Weetabix at the same time.
Yeah, it's been the social media frenzy this week.
That does sound disgusting.
Yeah, Piers Morgan had it on TV.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's enough reason there just to avoid it.
There's a reason not to do something.
Yeah, half a dozen words that just... Someone's obviously done a great marketing viral thing to sell baked beans and Weetabix. It'll be Weetabix, I suspect.
Yes, it was, yeah. My employer, so I had to mention it.
Well, there you go, you see, and they've sold an extra 6 billion Weetabix.
The tweet got over 1 billion views.
So are you Corby or something like that? Kettering, Corby, somewhere around there, do they make those?
Yeah, Kettering. Well, I live just outside Corby, but yeah, Kettering.
Yeah.
A14, you can smell it.
Oh, there's a road I don't ever want to go back to in a hurry.
To Felixstowe or somewhere, or Coventry or something. Yeah.
No, I used to live and work in Cambridge, so it's often sort of visiting my parents on a weekend and driving down the A1 on a Monday morning, and then as soon as you hit the A14, it was just like hitting a car park.
Oh, it's a delight now, Rich.
They've put a massive development between the A1 and that, haven't they? Big flyovers and roads.
Yeah, so they bypass the whole of Huntingdon and Cambridge. Lovely road.
It's actually quite a magnificent junction. If you're into your junctions, check it out. In fact, you could double up. You could look at that junction, take some pictures, then go to the Weetabix outlet factory, the factory outlet place, celebrate Weetabix, and wait to Weetabix Museum. I presume you do have a Weetabix outlet centre and museum, do you?
No, I have suggested it as a retirement idea.
You're joking. How can you not have Weetabix World?
We should do. I like Haribo do it. They're all over it in France.
Well, I'm kind of thinking with Weetabix, you can probably just crush them back up and then put them back in the start bin, can't you?
Now the glue, once it's coated in the glue, you can't redo it, surely.
That's like Ready Break. We made that in Corby. That's a difficult one.
Yeah, you don't eat that. It gives you that funny, like radioactive glow, doesn't it? I remember the adverts.
It's like a Tron bike.
Yes, it's Tron bike for kids.
There's some sponsorship there.
How Karen was when she was on the chemo.
Yeah, kind of Ready Break style. It's funny though, Weetabix, I mean, for people who are non-UK, it's a kind of funny biscuit cereal thing. It's like a cereal, but it's bits about kind of somehow bonded together and put a bit of milk and they all melt, otherwise it's quite crunchy. But it's a staple cereal, isn't it? It's been around for donkeys years.
Yeah, to our Australian friends, they have wheat bisque over there. It is cradle to grave.
Yeah. And if anyone can guess the main ingredient of Weetabix, you get a brownie point.
It's oats, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
So you can 10 out of 10.
I thought it was Bix.
It's the Bix plant, which is...
My kids say the singular of Weetabix is a Weetabix. It's quite clever.
Could well be.
And logical.
isn't it Weetabix and Weetabixes? The plural?
We to buy.
I was going to say we to buy trips up the tongue, doesn't it?
Right on.
Yeah, because obviously, in Roman times we had gladiatrix for female gladiators, so gladiatrix is Weetabixes.
And indeed, is a Weetabix male or female?
Right on.
It's probably neuter just to really confuse things.
I bet it is. I bet you get male ones and females, and you have to stack them opposite ends in the packet, otherwise they breed and they split packets when they give birth to little baby mini Weetabixes.
That's where we get the Weetabix minis from.
Yeah.
I was about to say the same with shredded wheat minis, but yeah, absolutely the same thing.
Yeah, that's it. It's like the small haggis, my guy.
I was watching the program on BBC iPlayer about the corner shop in Sheffield. They have a recipe for shredded wheat with beef gravy and fruit rushes. That was how they were supposed to introduce shredded wheat to the population.
Wow. Wow. That's a fairly sort of wholesome, stodgy. I don't know what you'd do. You could go to the Antarctic with it, probably.
Yeah, you go down too well with the people that are running the shop, that's for sure.
Well, it's like Kendal milk cake, isn't it? I mean, that's one of those things that's been around the dawn of time. And like Kendal milk cake is just, again, it's something you have once in a blue moon, but I don't know how many calories there are in it. I do cyclists do Kendal milk cake?
I think they probably did before the power bar came along. That was all there was for about 200 years, wasn't it?
Yeah, because certainly you'd have it if you go into the Antarctic, but...
What's the Jasper Carrot quote about mountain rescue teams? And he said, why is it mountain rescuers are always allowed to swear on TV? Because whenever the interview, it's always bloody stupid. They didn't have the right footwear, they didn't have the right bloody anorak, and they had no bloody Kendal bloody mint cake.
Absolutely, they'll rescue you as long as you've got your Kendal mint cake, then you're safe.
There's actually an interesting story about how breakfast cereals were developed by Dr. Kellogg, believe it or not. And some of his ideas were stolen by Mr. Post here in the US. There's a couple of podcasts and documentaries around it. If you're interested, so well worth taking a look.
Weren't they developed to stop people getting naughty in the morning?
He ran a sanatorium and he invented granola basically as a healthy alternative, and they mixed milk with it to make it more palatable. That was the beginning of breakfast cereal.
Mr. Post. That's a Post now owned Weetabix.
Mr. Post worked in the kitchen and stole the idea. Dr. Kellogg didn't want to commercialise his product, but his brother did. So Mr. Post stole the idea, made a ton of money, he thought to make even more money, and she built Mar-a-Lago, which is where number 45 is now living.
There you go. So, wow, we've learned some stuff on this line.
Yeah, it's quite a fascinating story. It's definitely worth taking a look at Wikipedia and seeing what that means.
Well, there'll be quite a few buildings in England which are now used for various purposes, but which were initially built for wealthy families of a certain generation that had big empires back in the day. Bovey Castle, quite an interesting hotel in Dartmoor, I think it is, and that I think was a W.H. Smith's family originally. That was their sort of family seat, I think. I think it was W.H. Smith's.
I used to work for W.H. Smith's, and my colleagues put a book together of the most comical customer service requests that they'd had while working. And one of the guys in the record department had written this story about an old lady, and she'd come back with the CD and said, this CD doesn't work. And he said, all right, well, this seems to be the problem. She said, well, every time I put it on the turntable and put the needle on it, the needle just falls off.
Surprised to make any money though, because every time I go, it's like a magazine line for men that don't understand how reading magazines, and then they leave without buying them.
Yeah, but when they do take something out, the price of the stuff's horrific. So that's how they make their money.
I think the sales keep going down, the profit keeps going up for about 6 years.
They also control a lot of the distribution of magazines throughout the country. So
back when I was working there, I'd gone out at lunchtime and gone to buy something elsewhere. When I came back, my manager collared me and said, why have you bought that from somewhere else? You could have got it here, because it was significantly cheaper elsewhere. Yeah, but you'd have got your staff discount on it. Like, yeah, it was still cheaper elsewhere than it was with my staff discount.
yeah, they don't do cheap. It's sort of convenience, isn't it? The idea is you go there because it's by association. I need some refills for the ink pen. Oh, WH Smith will have them, but and almost regards the cost.
Just get kitted out before the start of terms in your pencil case.
Yeah. Your Oxford compass kit and your whatever it is, your little tractor and so on, and your little metal tin.
Which would last till about week 4, and then one of your idiot mates would decide to attack it with a compass and turn it into a cheese grater.
Yeah.
What's the triangle one? Set square.
Set square, yeah. T square, yeah.
Stabbed with that. Always envious of the kids with a metal pencil sharp. Where was that hotel, Henry? In southwest somewhere?
Bobby Castle, yeah. Dartmoor, I think it was. Bobby Castle. Peter de Savary owned it at one stage, so he still does. It's funny what difference a couple of miles make. They're wearing shorts and everything here. Literally 10 miles away.
Right on.
And the sun's still shining.
I went supermarket shopping last night and the car told me it was -2 hours road. That was about 5:30.
There's no snow on the grass here or anything. They've obviously not had any bad weather around here in London.
All social distance, though, I know.
Yeah, none of them got the coats on or anything.
Well, we're not going to be too far away from the hour, which is okay. I'll find out that Steve wanted this to be about 1 hour and 5, and I'll get it up and pay again.
I'm at about 1.4 for my average, so okay.
So have a good evening.
Cheers all, thank you for joining. Great work as always at the back.
And yourself, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Rich. Thank you, Sweet. Thank you, Packers. Great run as always.
Apologies for the boring IT talk.
Good breakfast here.
Every day's a school day. Good night, everyone. Well done.
Right on. Right on. Right on.
See you all later.
Yeah, see you later. Bye.
Oh dear. Right, that's the end of that.